delicious co-creators. Lilou here on the beautiful Juicy Living Tour in Hawaii.
I love Hawaii.
I'm here with Dr. Zepf. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking, and thanks for allowing me to be here today.
Well, you're one of the speakers at the World Congress of Quantum Medicine. I definitely wanted to share this video and your knowledge and your beingness with all those juicy co-creators out there that haven't got the chance to maybe be here today. But I haven't really covered the topic of essential oils, so I'm very much interested because I know you've created your own concoction.
I have. It's an absolutely beautiful blend from my Ph.D. study, so I'm really excited about it.
Yeah. So we're going to speak about it because it's quite different than others. You created those essential oil per chakra. Tell us, first of all, how can essential oil help us in our life, and then let's talk more into the chakra part.
Okay, I'm going to educate you all on essential oils. Essential oils is the lifeblood of a plant, and it gives up its life for you. And it's a vibration. It's a very high frequency, and so it works absolutely perfect with the body because we are all one as a collective. And so that vibration, that frequency works with the body, and it passes that blood-brain barrier for every cell in the body. And so it works, in my opinion, much better than any chemical prescription out there because it works with the body and not against it, and it enhances the immune system so that the whole body can embrace the energy coming in. It's absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, and it's more, of course, a natural way.
Much love the natural
synthetic,
non-synthetic. Synthetic. The chemical constituents of the essential oil is what helps the body. And each essential oil, there's so many out there now, and they're creating newer and newer ones out there because they're finding different plants that can help the body heal. And so the way that I came across essential oils is that I became a master herbalist after leaving Germany. And we lived there for a couple of years and moved to Denver, Colorado. And for me, the oils come from the plant, and not everybody wants to take an herb. And so the essential oils on the French method is taking them internally, and the English method is taking them externally on the body. And so how can we create a whole healing process for individual parts of the body? And when I did my PhD study, it was all about how to create the energy to lower cholesterol in the body. And so I had 3 different groups, and those groups, the essential oil one did the best. Yay! I was so excited. So the essential oils in that group, saying affirmations, it lowered cholesterol on an average of 32% within 3 months.
Wow.
So if you can lower cholesterol within 3 months in an individual, because you're removing stress, you're allowing the body to have all of these blends within the cells themselves, and all they were doing was breathing them in. And on a weekly basis, they were coming in for a chakra clearing therapy, which I created myself and designed my own protocols just for that PhD study. And now it's turned into one of those, I go to a city, somebody hosts it for me, I teach the class for the weekend, and everybody then gets balanced in that class. And they walk away with the protocols and the essential oils to do it correctly.
So how does it work? Why does it work so well? How does that, on a chemical body level, why is that more efficient than traditional medicine?
The chakra blends are created so that they work in individual stages, just like the chakras. Although we need them all to be balanced, the chakras each affect different organs, and those organs work with color. And so the chakra color, for example, root is red, and that essential oil is based on the frequencies and energies of those organs within the body. So not only do you have the essential oils as a beautiful natural medicine, but you also have them working with every organ for that chakra. And so when you bring all of those essential oils together, when you do in a chakra clearing balance, that it works with every organ and every system in the body whether it be lymphatic system, central nervous system, or the organs like the liver and the gallbladder and the heart and the throat. The thyroid is huge. And so it's really important to be able to balance from top to bottom, to raise that energy, that frequency, so that we can connect with the divine.
But how do we know which one is out of balance?
When you come in for a chakra clearing, we balance all of them. It's important for them to be all connected and all in harmony with each other. It's not necessarily, you wouldn't go just to, say, for example, your heart, because you've had a broken heart, you've had atherosclerosis, you have blocked arteries. You wouldn't only work with that chakra because your whole body is a whole. And so we want to make sure that the energy that is going from the heart, which is the gateway to the bottom chakras and the top chakras, is totally balanced out. So we need everything working together. It's like, I'm going to remove your gallbladder because you have stones, but if the liver is the commander-in-chief of your body for detoxing, then your gallbladder is the executor of those commands. And so you want to ensure that they work synergistically together, and that's why the essential oils work so well together as well.
Because the chakras work in pair too, no?
They work in pair as well as all together, and your chakras that are the odd numbers are your male chakras, and the chakras that are your even numbers are the female chakras. So everything has a balance, right? So everything has to come together in unison with one to balance out. And when you're not, sometimes we have an excessive in one chakra and are not enough or lacking in another. And so when we use the essential oils, it helps us balance out. For example, in the study, there was one lady who couldn't get which day we were doing the chakras on. Like Monday was root, and Tuesday was the sacral, and Wednesday was solar plex, and so on, all the way to Sunday for the crown. And she kept on getting them mixed up. And I said, it really doesn't matter as long as you do them all with the intention and the affirmation of clearing that chakra and embracing what you're doing, because words are so important. They're just so important. And so believing in your words and what you're saying comes into play when you're using any type of medicine, especially the natural ones. Embrace what you say, embrace what you do, what you put in your body. Your body's a temple, and we want to ensure that it all works together.
Yeah. Because the intention is a big part of it, no? The intention that we set is nearly as important as those essential oil, or how do they work together?
Because of the frequency of words. I mean, Dr. Emoto was here this weekend, and he's our main speaker, and he's going to talk about those words in love and gratitude and how our intention goes into all the energies into our bodies and into the world. We went out and blessed that canal this morning, which is fabulous. And so those words resonate with you within a frequency. And so we want to ensure that those essential oils will have the same frequency to bring you to a higher level each time. I know, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, and how do the traditional medicine, how do they react to this? How are they being with this kind of discussion and this information out? Because this is very different than, of course, the traditional path.
Absolutely. Well, there are hospitals now in Texas and on the East Coast, and some in Colorado, some in California, that are bringing in essential oils into the ICUs. They're bringing essential oils into the ERs, into the oncology department, and they're finding that with certain essential oils, they are able to give comfort care and healing, even though some believe that it's a placebo effect. We know the placebo works. And so if they can bring in a scent that calms, if they can bring in the affirmation, the words, that gratitude, that with that essential oil, it's going to increase their healing to a higher vibration, and they'll heal quicker and faster and get out of the hospital where there's so much more other bacteria and viruses we don't want. Yeah.
And how does it work, the combination of several essential oil together, and why combining those versus others? Does that amplify?
For me, it does. In the study, I found that it's one thing to take one essential oil and apply it to the body or use it in the body. It's another thing to, your body's not well, you give it the essential oil on the surface or internally, and if your body's not looking for that frequency, it's going to eliminate it. So for me, the combination of bringing in 3, 4, 5 essential oils, they're going to work synergistically with the body, and then the body has tools to choose which one it's going to need instead of just going, no, this isn't the one for me, so I'm not going to do it.
What else is good for us to know? What is important to mention here in this conversation, and that you have researched and found?
Oh, the research is absolutely beautiful. The research for the study actually showed us that we could have whole body positive health if we choose our words correctly, to use them with wisdom, and to embrace everything that we say and do, because that affects everybody. It affects the energies out in the ocean. It affects what we say in our daily life and what we carry in our heart. If we are a temple, then we want to ensure that what we're doing with our body, with those words and the essential oils, will bring you to whole body positive health, and that was proven in the study.
How do you feel about the coming months? We're closing kind of 2012, and
I'm very excited about it. A lot of people are going, oh no, it's 2012 and December 22nd and all that stuff. And for me, it is a spiritual leap. It is, we are dying off some old energy and opening up a new bridge to a higher frequency and a higher consciousness so that we can become more aware and more spiritual.
Did you always feel this way, or this is something that came to your past? What is your spiritual when was your spiritual awakening or realization that there was so much more?
For me, I've always known that Mother Mary has been with me since I was 7. I could see things and know things that most people cannot. I see frequencies, I see auras, and so I'm able to help more people in my clinic that way. And using my tools, I have an EAV, an electroacupuncture vole, that I help assess the body with. But it was when I started having the talks with God that God has chosen me for a path. And I have tasks every year that He gives me that I have to go out and do, whether I want to or not. And so that awakening has been for a long time. And I've always been in the forefront of doing energy work and doing the things that I do before a lot of people in the area that I moved to. So I help educate that area and help people on their healing journey. Because I can't heal anybody. That's between them and God. It's all about them finding their own journey. And I'm just guiding them and helping them with the tools, including the essential oils and the energy work that we do.
So what would you say is the thing for us or anybody listening to remember on this path and on this journey and this journey of life?
It is a journey of life. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing is so important. Yes, big breaths. Breathe. Choose your words with wisdom. Live by your integrity and your truth. And be who you are. Find that love within and be your authentic self.
Well, thank you so much for this juicy moment.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Much love, my delicious co-creators from beautiful Hawaii.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, à bientôt.